Hi, good morning, and welcome to Ivy League Counselor's Corner. My name is Marcine, and I am here doing 100 Days Conquerable. Today, my topic is emotional first aid kits. So, we have first aid kits. I have them all over the house for our bodies when we have a cut or a wound or a break. And those are so normal to find in people's homes and workplaces. We find those everywhere. But how often do you find an emotional first aid kit? It's sort of a unique idea. I heard about these first when I was working for the County of Orange, and we were doing some pretty stressful work at that site. And we had an emotional first aid kit because we needed to just laugh. We're doing 5150s and working with the police and all kinds of things, and it was highly stressful. So that's where I first learned about this idea. But anyone can create one. And the great thing is, unlike the medical ones, which are pretty generic, although you can certainly customize them, an emotional first aid kit is especially made for you by you. So it's a beautiful expression of self-compassion. And you can really think about what would be helpful for you to have in, your little emotional toolbox. It can even be a bag. You can make a little satchel or a box. You could even create something out of wood if you're crafty like that. But the point of the emotional toolbox is that you want to have some things in there that are going to help you when you're emotionally hurt. So it can be for when you're feeling really stressed or really raw, or if you get really bad news, or even just in the morning, if you want to just sit and have like a moment of sort of good, peaceful comfort time. What I suggest is putting something in there that is for each of the five senses. So sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. Each of us are different. Some people really love textures, and so you can go around the house and maybe find some fabric or things that either feel really cozy to you or just have like a nice smooth feeling that is just comforting in some way. Um, so for the touch, and then for the smell, I like, there's all kinds of products out there. This one happens to be a lavender spray, and it's good for smell. Um, and then I have a number of these stress balls all around. You can squeeze them and you can toss them around. I like to do that sometimes when I have stressful conversations. When I'm done with the call, it can help. Actually, sometimes when I'm trying to problem solve, it can help to throw a ball around too. Um, this one I really love because it's like a combination. This actually has, it's like a bean bag. And so it's, kind of an interesting sound. And you can warm it in the microwave so then it feels warm. And then it also has very relaxing minerals in there that smell really good. And when you put it in the microwave, it brings out the smell as well. You can put them on your eyes. You can, if you have a headache, actually, some of these are specially made with like mint smells that can really help fight off a headache. This is also, I think, what they use often when you go get a professional massage. They'll put them on your eyes, or sometimes they'll put them under your neck. And so that's nice to have one of those kind of for your own personal home use. And then let's see. So this is just a squishy thing. You can really squish if you feel stressed, and it bounces back. It's very adaptable, which is all nice and symbolic. And of course, therapists, we love symbolism. This one, you can put stuff in there that just reminds you of happy times. This one was made for me by one of my kids. This is another one made for me by one of my kids. Things that just remind you of happy moments. This one says, "You are not the mistakes that you made." And what I love about it is it's totally falling apart. That makes me happy. Because even though it's falling apart, the message is still there. And it reminds me that nothing is perfect. Even, the words of wisdom. Candles are really good. Anything that's like visually stimulating or interesting to you, that you can sort of play with. And let's see, something for the taste. There's little chocolates in here. Although for me, I don't actually eat them. I think even just holding them for me, it brings back happy kind of memories, which is interesting in its own right. There's also like just a gray rock. It's so comforting and grounding just to hold a gray rock. Take a deep breath. And if you have two, you can put one in either pocket. And then if you have a stressful thing going on, sometimes it helps just to hold them in your hands, one in each hand, just for grounding. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I guess that's mostly it. I also have, this is a preserved rose. And that's a memory from someone. And so you can really put anything at all in your box or in your bag. The important thing is it's sort of like a way of being your own best doctor, therapist, teacher, friend. It's a way of sitting with yourself and giving yourself presence in a way. It may sound strange, but it can become a really nice practice. So I want to encourage you to think about that and see if this might be something that would be fun for you. You can also make them for people in your family. Although I really like the idea of making it for yourself because no one knows you like you do. And so, to thine own self be true. Take good care, folks. See you tomorrow.